goal for this video is to make it feel like we're actually with each other at a wine bar in California. So that's why I'm not editing out any of the background noise, and I'm making it as casual and conversational as possible. So let's jump right into how I used AI to help me move across the country. My AI tool of choice was Google Gemini. The reason I picked Gemini is because Google owns Gemini, and Google also owns YouTube. They own Google Maps, they own Google Drive, Google Docs, so all of the information is already interconnected. And if you are a cross-country driver, it is pretty much known that Google Maps has the best accuracy when it comes to traveling. And considering it was me and my friend, who is also a woman, we wanted to be the safest people on the road. So step one of this journey was ensuring my house was in order. What does that mean? That means everything is taken care of back in Michigan before I jet off. So I asked Google Gemini, hey, what should I do before I leave to ensure everything is taken care of here? Google Gemini recommended me 3 major steps. 1, make sure all your bills are on auto pay. 2, make sure you take everything with you that you need that may need care, or have someone take care of it for you. I don't know, like your plants or your pet. And 3, make sure people know that you're traveling to ensure that you are safe at all times and that your property is never left alone. And I did all of that. Secondly, packing up my stuff. I have a whole condo full of things in Michigan and a car that could not fit it all in. So I asked Google Gemini, what should I bring with me? Google recommended the essentials. What will I be doing in California? Will I be surfing a lot, swimming, skating, working? Obviously working and living. So I packed a lot of business casual clothing and my work outfits. And last but not least, but most importantly, my golf set. And then from there, we packed up. All of my stuff in my car, and my friend Shireen and I drove. Other things Google Gemini did recommend is that we have our route pre-mapped in case we lose service. It also recommended that we fill up our gas tank beforehand. Thank you. Also, rude to assume that I was driving a gas car, Gemini, but whatever. Anyway, so we get on the road, and immediately throughout the entire trip, we were just prompting Gemini on what to do while we had our journey. It was roughly 34 hours from the Detroit metro area to the San Francisco Bay area. So what Gemini recommended was we split the trip up into 3 days. So every day, Shireen and I would drive 6 hours each, starting at 6 a.m., and then we would arrive at our hotel at said destination by, let's say, 7 p.m. that same day. So we're always driving in daylight, and being 2 single women alone is very important for our safety, and that was a great recommendation. When it comes to the hotels we stayed at, we prompted Google Gemini saying straight up, hey, we're 2 single women who want to ensure we're very safe, and we also have all of my life belongings in my vehicle. Where could we successfully park the car, at what type of hotel, where that's well lit, and would have a very low risk of us getting broken into. Of course, from a legal perspective, Gemini wasn't saying, oh, you should stay at this one hotel because it is factual that your car will not get broken into. No, but it would give you recommendations based off of reviews and then traffic patterns of how many vehicles are going in and out of said location or area, which would help calculate the risk of an alleged break-in. Lastly, and most importantly, we used Google Gemini to help create a sick playlist, so the drive was extremely smooth and fun. Little fun things that Gemini helped us with was asking questions along the way. Like when we were driving through Wyoming, which, not gonna lie, like I'd never been to Wyoming or really thought of it beforehand, we'd pass a sign that said, hey, you're about to enter X city. And we'd be like, hey, what's this city about, right? And you can learn some fun facts about things along the way. And because I have T-Mobile, shout out T-Mobile, we could literally just like Google nonstop whenever we wanted, like random questions about the areas we were driving through. And if we got bored in general, just say like, hey Gemini, what's a fun fact? Tell me right now. And let's say we didn't believe the fact, we could always just like cite our source, like clicking on the little like hyperlink at the bottom. So yeah, that was really fun. Overall, if we didn't use AI, we still would have gotten to destination A to B. However, AI helped make the journey there fun. And it's not about the destination, it's about the process of getting there. And most importantly, I couldn't have done it all without my friend Shireen, who is a human who was with me in the car, supporting me along the way. So don't fully rely on technology to do things for you, but use it as a co-pilot to help you get places. Let me know how you guys have used AI recently to help make your life a little more fun. Bye, thanks for listening. And what wine are you gonna drink today on the patio? Hi guys, it's Lila, and today we're going to be talking about how I used AI to help me move across the country in 3 days. So, you may be asking, why is your video formatted this way? Well, a lot of studies are coming out and showing that short-form videos with all of these pop-ups and captions and add-ins are not good for your brain. And since I care about educating people correctly, I'm going to keep it very, very relaxing and like how a traditional story time used to go before all these phones.